Guys, it's Maura. Today I want to talk to you about a product I'm super passionate about. I'm not sponsored. Hello. I have like no subscribers. It's okay. But I've been taking this stuff for probably about 2 years. Originally, my doctor had recommended that I get some. My magnesium, I think on my lab tests it wasn't really low. It might have been on the low side of the range of values. However, in case you didn't know, most of the magnesium in your body is intracellular inside the red blood cells. So when you get your mag levels tested, just normal lab stuff, it's always your serum mag. So your serum mag is not always in correlation with what your red blood cell magnesium is. So that's important. That's another test you can get, but that's like a send out test, nothing that a local lab would do. Regardless, I love this stuff. This is called Natural Calm. It's by Natural Vitality. They have a couple different flavors. They have like a plain, which has like no flavor. They have like a cherry, and this one is raspberry lemonade, which I really like. And I don't know if I've tried the cherry yet, but maybe. I don't remember. But on it says a relaxing magnesium supplement. The anti-stress drink balances your calcium intake, restores healthy magnesium levels. So, and there's another kind that's magnesium and calcium, but usually my calcium's okay. And I guess magnesium and calcium kind of compete organically, I guess, for their placements. I'm not describing that well, but magnesium and calcium compete to bind. So you really don't want to use a supplement. It's kind of hard to describe. So you don't always want to use them together, especially if the calcium's more than the magnesium. If the magnesium's more than the calcium, then that's fine. Because it's harder for magnesium to bind than it is for calcium. But this one is just a plain magnesium one. Doesn't have any calcium in it. Another thing, I get off on these side stories. Marianne gets on to me all the time. When you take a calcium supplement, you want to make sure that there is boron in it, because boron helps you absorb calcium. So that's another important thing. I mean, it's just like a little bit of it. But in this container, so they say there's about 113 servings. So this is the bigger bottle. This one's 16 ounces. There's an 8-ounce one. And you can buy them at health food stores around town. However, online I found off IHerb and a couple of other little, supplement and healthy websites that they're a whole lot cheaper. Like $10 cheaper. They upcharge you so much in the store. So if you guys want, I will link down below a link to this. It links to my account or whatever. And I haven't ordered any off iHerb in a while, and I really need to because mine's getting low. I haven't actually drank this in a while either. It's a white powder, cocaine, no. And you mix it with water. It says 2 rounded teaspoons is a serving. I really just kind of guess and pour some into the lid and then just pour it into my drink. I'm kind of lazy like that. But like I said, I haven't drank any recently, and I noticed a whole lot of difference. Marin's actually the one who's been using it a lot. He gets migraines, and I know people who have really bad migraines, and part of that is their doctor prescribed them to take this, and along with some other different supplements, instead of taking those hard medications that are really just pretty much knock you out, and so you're not feeling the migraines. For me, and for Marin, he gets migraines, and then he sometimes has this like eye twitch thing, and I told him, do you want me to make you a magnesium drink? Or if he's been outside all day, then I'll make him up a drink. And it usually makes him feel a lot better. It's one of the most underrepresented electrolytes too. So, in like Gatorade and stuff like that, but that doesn't have magnesium in it. So I'll, make him up if he's had a long day outside in the heat and sweat it all out. What else I want to tell you? This one has ionic magnesium citrate. So that's the kind of magnesium it has in it, magnesium citrate, which is supposed to help with like anxiety and stuff like that, which I totally believe in, but I'll get into that. There's other kinds, I think, that are out there in the supplement world, like I think magnesium oxalate. There's a couple of different kinds. They are more for I think like arthritis or something, like with bone stuff. But this one's more, I don't know, I feel better overall, a lot of different reasons when I take this. The anxiety part of it, like I said, I totally believe in. If you're kind of feel like anxious, I remember when I was back in medtech school, and like I would cram really hard for my tests and stuff like that, and I'd get kind of anxious. And I remember one day it was after school, and I was going to the store, and I might have made up a drink before I left or something like that, but I was just felt really stressed out, and no particular reason for it. But I went to the store, and then all of a sudden, it's like after I drank it, I just felt like more calm. Just it was kind of eerie, but it was nice. I was like, man, I don't feel as bad as I did. Like I feel okay. And back then, I know my magnesium levels were low, so part of that probably helped. In the beginning, you don't really want to do probably the 2 full rounded teaspoons, because you will get the poops, because magnesium is a laxative. And so when your body is kind of showing your body that, hey, I actually do need this, I'm not up to that level of normal magnesium intake where I can handle that. So you really want to dose up until maybe start out with 1 teaspoon and dose up until you start getting the poops, I guess. And then you kind of know, hey, that's where I need to stop at, and then kind of increase your dose and reevaluate later. So yeah, I got a little bit of the poops, not too bad, but at the beginning. But then now, like I said, I haven't taken it recently, but a while back when I would take it, I could make a couple drinks in a day, and my body's gotten its magnesium level up to where it didn't affect me that much. My mom, I got her some, she loves it. She takes it at nighttime though, because it does make her sleepy. But it doesn't really make me sleepy. I think it kind of did at the beginning, but like I said, I've been taking it for a while, and so it doesn't affect me as much as it first did, I think, when I really needed it. Besides the magnesium citrate, it says created from a highly absorbable proprietary blend of citric acid and magnesium carbonate. There's also organic raspberry and lemon flavors and organic stevia. So not that like stevia extract or something that sounds more like fake sugar deal. It just has organic stevia, and it's vegan and gluten-free and no yeast, dairy, egg, soy, wheat, sugar, fructose, starch, preservatives, and cruelty-free. So it's really a great company. Oh, it's non-GMO too, if I didn't say that. I think it's a really great product. I'm trying to remember how much I paid on IHerb. I'll link it down below, like I said, and you can see how much it is now. But it was so much cheaper. I just went to the health food store the other day while we were visiting the city, and this is like $49 or something. I mean, yeah, it lasts a while, but for $49, I feel like I paid $20 maybe. The smaller one, I think, is on sale for sometimes for $14 or $15. So especially if you just are wanting to try it out, see if it works for you. You might want to get the smaller bottle. If you really think you need it, then get the bigger one and just, go with it. They do have small, trial size packets you can get, but for as much as you get, it's really a better deal just to buy the smaller bottle than, they're handy in the little packets, I guess it's already 2 teaspoons measured out. But if you just want to put it in your purse and don't want to carry around this big honking thing. But yeah, I love this stuff. I think it's great. And yeah, if you guys tried this or anything, let me know what you think. Or after you watch this video, if you try it, let me know. Or if you've been using it for a long time, or what other kind of magnesium supplements you use. But yeah, I definitely recommend this, especially if you have anxiety or stress and stuff like that. Take a drink. Take a drink. No. And see if it helps. Magnesium is a small muscle relaxant, or smooth muscle relaxant, so it helps smooth down calm down your intestines too. So say I accidentally ate something with gluten, part of my defense mechanism or after effect kind of thing, what I do is I take some magnesium, I take my milk thistle, I take some Tylenol and some lysine, and all that stuff kind of like calms things down, and that really helps. One time I accidentally ate old meat and it was lunch meat and it was rotten, and I took some magnesium and that really helped because it helped. I was at work and I was like, what am I gonna do? And because my stomach was just like spazzing super bad, and it really calmed things down so I wouldn't just, have to be run to the bathroom all the time. Because I like E. coli'd myself. No, I don't know what it was, but it was lunch meat that I definitely should not have tried to eat, and I did. Because I was like, oh, I don't know how long this has been in my lunch box. Oh, well, I figured out it had been too long. So, anyway, great, great thing to take instead of like Tums, because I don't really take Tums anymore. It's magnesium, what's magnesium sulfate and calcium carbonate, I think, something like that. I don't take Tums anymore because it's got cornstarch, and me and corn don't get along so well. And also, some of those, like I don't know if it's Rolaids or Tums or whatever, they have sucralose in it. So it has, besides having the cornstarch in that, it's got fake sugar. So I can definitely not deal with those. So I take magnesium when I'm having more like antacid using instead of an antacid. But anyway, okay. Let me know what you guys think. And okay, thanks for watching. Bye.